Today is April the 23rd, 2022. This video clip was taken 4 months ago, courtesy of Fox 13, Tampa Bay. On January the 6th, 2021, a mob of over 2,000 supporters of U.S. Donald Trump attacked the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. They sought to overturn his defeat in the 2020 presidential election by disrupting the joint session of Congress assembled to count electoral votes, according to Wikipedia. Robert Palmer was violent on that day and explosive, and he got only 5 years. And that was supposed to be an example, because at the time of this clip, it had been the longest sentence so far. Now, in my opinion, if he had been a black man, I bet he would have gotten at least 20 years or close for the exact same offense. And my friends, this would have been the example. I'm Alice Thomason with the Swap Meet Journal. Check out this clip.
Everyone, I'm Chris Cato in for Mark Wilson.
And I'm Kelly Ring. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We're going to begin with a news alert out of Washington tonight. A D.C. judge told a Largo man that you made a big mistake and then sentenced him to the longest prison time yet for the January 6th Capitol riot. More than 5 years. Robert Palmer is now headed to prison. It was a fundraising website Palmer posted that backfired with the judge. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez explains the judge's decision, which could set the tone for future cases.
Robert Palmer's children traveled to Washington, D.C. to support their father as his minutes of freedom ticked away. At his sentencing in a D.C. courtroom, federal judge Tanya Chutkan did not hold back. Quote, "The fact that you engaged in combat with those law enforcement officers, that's what you're being punished for." Prosecutors say this is Palmer spraying Capitol Police with a fire extinguisher and then throwing the canister at them. They say he also attacked them with a wooden plank and pole. Palmer was arrested for his involvement in that deadly Capitol riot on January 6th. In October, he pled guilty to assault charges and will soon be heading to prison. But days later, he posted this fundraising website to help with his legal fees. In the post, he claimed self-defense. He wrote that officers had shot him with rubber bullets, and that's why he threw the fire extinguisher to defend himself. The judge took issue with that, and his lawyer knew it.
He shouldn't have done it. He misstated the facts as it relates to his culpability.
But the damage had already been done. Palmer told the judge his claim of self-defense was a lie and tearfully apologized for his actions at the Capitol. Quote, "I'm really ashamed at what I did. I'm so ashamed that I was part of that." Prosecutors were asking for 63 months in prison. That's over 5 years. The defense wanted 2 years. The judge sided with the government and handed down a weighty sentence of over 5 years. She finished her ruling by telling Palmer, quote, "Everyone makes mistakes. You made a big one." Gloria Gomez, Fox 13 News.
Once Palmer gets released, he will also serve 3 years probation and pay a $2,000 fine.